heard you, and I know I got some of you guys coming. Good grief. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go inside again for a little bit before we come back out. Holy cow. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome back to Get Off My Lawn, my shotguns only playthrough of 7 Days to Die in the 2.3 experimental release. So we're back over here. I did some stuff overnight. Because of all the engines, I did make a second concrete or cement mixer. Unfortunately, I'm doing everything in here at the moment. Actually, I just really can stop that one here and just put it in over here. Alright, cooking. So we've got a bunch more cement cooking. I'm trying to get as much as I can. It's going to be slow going. But as long as I have this stuff cooking while I'm gone, we should be fine. We already did all the buckshot that we could. So we actually have enough to do, I think, a little bit more of our boxes of ammo. I am not making boxes of the slugs because I've already got stacks and stacks of that, and it's, I don't want to say I don't use it, but it's a more niche kind of use. You know, it's specific types of zombies we're going for. I made a couple of these because I did. This is yet another example of something coming back to bite me. Something I intentionally don't grab because I think I don't need it until I do. And that is first aid kits. Take a beer. I remember back in the day they took a grain alcohol, but apparently now it's the bud bag, a beer, a bandage, and a sewing kit. So I need to start saving beers. I don't have any hop flowers. In fact, I don't have much of anything in seeds. I've been throwing so much stuff away, and I don't really have a lot of vegetables, so to say, either. I have some, but not what I need. So I really have to kind of change what I'm doing when it comes to that. Get this one to cook before we take it out. So over in these, we've been cooking and put that back up in here. So I can make some more of these drinks, but right now I would have this good stuff here. We talked about the what's better, pumpkin bread, 12 food, 6 health, no water. Boiled meat, 10 food, 10 water, 15 health. So they both kind of have their uses. In fact, even Scorcher Stew actually has now food, water, health, run speed. I wasn't really looking at the food and water, but Scorcher Stew to make is just 5 blueberries, 5 meat, can of chili, and a beer. So again, more beer. So we won't be making a lot of that anytime soon. So I'm making those there now. Nothing there. Okay. What I did do is I did have some uninvited guests, which I took on, defeated, and one of them dropped a bag, which dropped the steel axe. I'm like, okay. Now, I was going to go and make the tier 6 picks and the tier 6 shovel, but then I looked at the amount of steel I need. That's 120 versus the auger, which at my tier 2 only required 20. That's insane. 2 motor parts, which I had. The only thing I had to make was handlebars. So we are running now with the tier 2 auger. I did keep our tier 1 steel pickaxe over it because there are times I don't want to make noise and stuff like that. So that's where we are at the moment. Put the rest of this concrete that we just made. And right now, I think we're sitting pretty. So what I want to do, I just kind of thinking here, if I want to really expedite what I'm doing here, I actually need more of these. So let's go ahead and grab what we have, because I can definitely easily make a couple more. And the thing is, the more I have working at a time, the faster it is. I don't have the ability to super speed this process up. It just, I don't have that capability. So only thing I can do is just make some more forges so that I have more going on at the same time. So if I have 4 forges, and trust me, it's going to generate a lot of heat, I can actually do more stuff while I'm out. which is what I think we're going to do here. So I'm going to get 2 more forges going before we head out. I should actually make some bellows. Okay, track that. What am I missing? Nails. Okay. And then I can make 2 bellows. Oh, I need some more duct tape. Oh, I need more. There we go. Oh, I'm going to need more of that too. All right. I don't have as much of this stuff, I think, as I thought I did. But 1, 2. We have some time. I do still want to make a second chem station. So I'm going to put you back over here as if you're in that spot. It's going to be a little slower, I think, on making it, but I should be able to melt it down fairly quickly. We have 201. I'm going to put 50 in each. I think that will kind of match it up, but each one's going to get $3,000 to work with, and the ones that already have it, I'll just go ahead and have them start working on it. Now, we need to get out of here as soon as it's done, because we are going to now become Screamer Central. Alright, so now I basically have no stone, which is fine, but I already have 783 concrete to make. Alright, put you guys over there. I should probably grab, I can do that from here, some more of this shotgun ammo. Put the extras up there. Alright. We'll come back later with more of the concrete. I do want to do some more work here in preparation, but I want to see how fast I can get the concrete. Again, I want to be able to make it to the Wasteland in, was it 3 days? 32, 33, no, 4 days. So we have 4 days left here, and then day 5, we're going to be heading to the Wasteland. So I need to get something like this up the day we get there. I'm not going to be sleeping on a roof. I'm going to find a place like this close to the trader. Put something up like this. Ooh, before we go. Put something up like this, so I'm able to immediately get off the ground, set up some kind of horde base. That's right, I just put them down. All right, I did this over last night too. I put down made a couple dew collectors and put them down. They haven't produced anything yet. I do need to get the stuff from the traders that I can put in there to make them perform better. All right, I don't think I have a quest. I have the treasure map, but not a quest. I think I read that to make some space up. All right, we're gonna grab some more sugar bucks. That just helps us when we're doing a big sell or big buy. Okay, what you got for us, Hugh?
Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, soldier!
Oh,
I'm just fucking with you. What do you need?
Alright, let's do the NFD Downtown HQ. It's 461 clear.
You want money to buy go-in guns
Okay,
blazing.
I'm pretty sure he restocks on day 34, so we just had him restock yesterday, so we got today and tomorrow with this current, what he has in his inventory. I think I do want to go with the steel until we can get that crucible. And I bet you I probably need to have the last thing in with the Daring Adventurer, so I can actually have him show the best stuff. I think that's part of the problem. Okay, I think that's good. This is going to turn one of our water things into a very powerful. So if I spent everything else, if I wanted to buy all that steel, that's really going to jack me up. So I'm going to just hold off on the steel for now.
Kill some Zedheads. Or
and
some
let's
of
go
those
downtown
White River
and let's have some fun in a nice big tier 4. I think we need. Let me get back over here. So yeah, we need 3 more tier 4s. No, 2 more. Okay, so we're almost done with all of our tier 4s, and I don't want to do any other questing once we're done with that, because that, well, technically we're going to be in the Wasteland until we're done. So I suppose we could do more. I just don't want to offset it too much. That's right, we're going up top. Okay, we'll get one of you guys doing a much better job, so you're going to be able to produce faster, produce more in each slot, and it's going to be clean water, not dirty water. Carol's Diner. Let's give it a moment, see if anyone's going to come pay us a visit. I see one guy kind of slowly meandering from over there. I think he's chasing me. I must have gotten his attention at some point. All right. Let's head in here. think because I only plan on doing the one today, I don't feel the need to go super fast to complete this. Okay. Alright, well. That way we can take our time, make sure we loot everything. And in my editing, I've got a little bit kind of away from a lot of the looting, and that's just because I'm trying to fit so much into a single day. So I did quite a bit in the opening over in our base, and then we're gonna do one of these. But I'm thinking, and I'm not gonna record this part, but I'm gonna start going through, and I'm gonna wrench everything as we go, because I can actually sell a ton of this. The electrical parts I'm gonna get, I can sell a lot of it. Oh, I'm glad I'm in this POI. So, realizing that I'm almost out of lead, I'm going ahead and hitting up all the bench seats as well. And any of the paper and plastic things I can find. But it looks like we do have a storm incoming, so we will definitely be spending a little while in this location. Oh, got the old biker in the bathroom. That was interesting. I'm going to put away what I've gotten so far real fast out here. But just to kind of show you, so right now I gathered 76 electrical. That's 500 dukes right now off of one room. Nope, I'm not trying to get on you. Just dump you. So you can make a ton of money if you're going after all of the electrical parts. It does actually pay off. All right. First I thought this was just a way of getting out, but apparently this is the way to the next area. So we are unfortunately going to be going in and out at times. I have seen more of the new information for this 2.3, and apparently it's going to be very helpful when we go to our next area. Because similar to like how I can step in here and now be safe from the storm, even if you don't have the badge, the whatever the different thing is. So I think in the Wasteland it's going to be some kind of radiation. It'll actually reset, and you'll be safe while you're inside of a POI, which is kind of cool. In addition to the protection being something that makes a little, well, in some cases it makes some sense. In other cases it's still kind of interesting, especially the recipe wise. They use the same recipes as before. Continuing on, okay. So that's from up there. Man, you was quiet. I thought that there wasn't one of you in there. You really caught me by surprise there. I like this axe. Ooh. More steel tool parts. Another cooking book. Not bad. What do we got? Yep. Think you're one of the ones been making noise? Ooh. Radiating. Anybody else up here? Sounds like they're upstairs. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. Where you guys come from? Okay, for sale, for sale. Yep, heading back outside for a little bit. I heard you, and I know I got some of you guys coming. Good grief. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go inside again for a little bit before we come back out. Holy cow. And I need to get some healing going. Man, when you go outside, those zombies are a little crazy, and you start taking that damage. Where am I at? Food and water. I think I'm decent on both. Yeah, let's cook those three, or read those 3 home cooking weeklies. Just one. Just one. Oh, no bonuses on those. Alright. Let's run back up here. I need to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Follow the light, usually. Okay. I'm assuming it's this. Oh, come on. And then here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm still the area. Okay, we got company coming up. I see a biker. Stand up. Okay. Okay, handy land. Another forge ahead. So a couple good books there. Oh, good. Looks like the storm is over, so now I'm not so scared about going outside. So if we do get close to the bike, I can go back and put some more stuff out. What do we got in here? Ooh. Got it. Here's somebody. There we go. I was gonna say, I thought I heard somebody in here. Let's hit you through the window. I love that. Alright, I need to read the Handyland, the Tech Planet. Again, we're not reading any of the Forge Aheads yet. Want to make sure we keep getting the bonuses from the lockpicking. And that was a double we got there. Okay, you're locked. Oh yeah, I want to get all these. Okay, looks like we're back outside around here. Anything we want? Oh, something just opened. Oh, doggy. Oh, and I only had the I'm lucky I had at least one. That dog could have been very unhappy with, or I could have been very unhappy with the dog. I need to really get to my bike, which is this way. Oh, you're locked. Oh, you're not locked here, though. Okay. I hear lots of stuff in here. Or are they next door? Alright, let's wrench the fire engine to make us some room in here. Ooh, cast. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll drink you. Alright, knew we had somebody sort of trapped by this big-ass fire truck. 2 more Forge Ahead books. Alright, you know what? Even if this isn't where I'm supposed to go, this is where I'm about to go, because you know what? What's the sense of having an auger if you don't use it to do stuff like this? I need to get to my bike. Okay. Another seed. Sweet. Now I'm actually happy to get seeds. Seeds are actually what I'm looking for. Potentially. Potentially? You know what I'm saying. Whoa. Luckily, the pack mule helped me there. I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Do I have a wandering horde that's going to start coming up on me? Sounds like a lot. Oh, it goes up too. Okay, that goes over to there. I feel like taking a trip up to the top just because I have a feeling that why would they not have stuff up there? Yeah, what's up here? Alright, yep, that's a dead end. Okay. But I proved it so I don't have to feel like I'm missing something. Now, this one feels like a little bigger of a POI. Again, that way stop definitely seemed to go quicker. It was a lot more intense at times, but it definitely went quicker. Yep. I figured there was somebody in here. Got you falling. Another cooking. Another biker. Some more coffee. And there are a lot of angry things somewhere. One of you waved up to me. Alright, you're unlocked. Oh, I gotta get to a rope. And then I gotta spin around on it. Or do I? Nope, I just need to be able to get... I need to land there. Goodness, I'm full already. Whoa. Oh, and there too? Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was an interruption and a half. It is suddenly eerily quiet. I guess those three that came up after us were all the bad guys, I guess? Got a couple. Anything else coming up that way? Okay. Going down or going up? I'm assuming going up because we've been going down up to this point, but can we get back to our vehicle again? Oh, hello. I think you're someone who just kind of happened by. Yeah, let's do this real fast. I think the top up there is probably going to be where we're going to find our loot room. Alright. Oops. Wow. It's amazing how many times with the, with this that I let it get down to that point. So let's go back up the way we're sort of supposed to. How do I get out here to that ladder? I guess we take it the proper way again, which not a super big fan of. Okay, now we go up. Okay, my guess is we have a bunch of baddies up here, including probably some birdies. Here they come. Okay, let's take care of you. I'm gonna switch. Oh my god, I hit them all? The whole lineup, I guess they just perfectly lined up in front of me. That was not, I was not expecting that. Okay, I still have somebody. Where are you? Well, clear the area quest is done. So apparently I have somebody else that was kind of hanging around. Alright, large ammo pile. Okay. Stiff box. Nice. Both nice. Medical. Almost enough for another first aid kit. Just missing the beer. I'm going to drop the sham. I'm going to drop the bandage because I can make those super easy. I'm going to drop the clay. Ooh, the good point is that I have duct tape now, so I'll be able to, from that other chest, I can take all the glue and turn it into duct tape. Okay, I'll take the science. Hopefully, does you stack to 6? Good. Alright, we're still good. I will read that. Looks like we're going to have another baton to sell. Okay. And in here, another forge ahead. Ooh, some more acid. You sound super close. Alright, more decisions to make. Alright, you guys are making me really nervous with all that. Right? That has to be a wandering horde. Yep, we'll get rid of one sewing kit. Alright, we're good. Alright, now we just got to get down and figure out where all this noise is coming from. There we go. Oh, that was a screamer. Interesting. So we attracted a screamer. Well, I guess I was doing a lot of wrenching. That kind of makes sense. At least you never got off a scream. Oh my goodness, I almost went off the end. That would have been scary. Yeah, let's waste shots. Okay, I never wanted to do... Oh, okay, that's the outside. Alright. We are good. So let's make ourselves a trip home. Drop off our goodies. I'm going to separate everything, sellables versus keepables. I think I'll put all the good keepables again in one of those dump chests for me to look at tonight. Or sort, we'll say tonight. And the rest we'll put in a sell box. I do want to sell... Interesting. I do want to sell everything all together, kind of like one big sell. I think I might pick another POI to clear, but not do it as a quest, just because I'm trying to keep the quest to their areas. I started doing that in my Undead Legacy playthrough that I'm doing on Twitch. I think it's kind of cool. So we won't do tier 5s until we get to the Wasteland, which means we can really only do one more tier 4. I'm going to put all the sellables in here first, and I'll come back with what room I have and pick it up from the bike. Wow. So just kind of looking at where we are right now, I have another 5 Forge Ahead books. So I want to add those into here. So right now, we're at 19 Forge Ahead. How much do I need? I need 26 to get to the Crucible. And I already have 19, which would mean I would need 6 doubles from the Nerd Armor. Alright, let's go. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm curious. How much cement have we made so far? Right, let's get more cooking. Ooh. Oh, we cleared it out. So I need 36 minutes. Wow. Okay, that worked really well. Turn you back on. I'm assuming it's going to be the same for all of them. Oh, no, you guys have... Oh, you're almost out. Okay, yep, you're the same. All right, so I need here 22 minutes. I think that'll be close enough. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of concrete when we're done here. Same thing, 20. You can see how much faster it is because it's got the anvil in here. Oh, this is very, very nice. All right, put you guys back up there. Again, I'm going to eat while I'm here just because I prefer to eat some of the stuff that's in here than to bring, or to eat this here. Just in case I'm somewhere questing and I need to immediately eat to fill up a big chunk, and then I can come in here and do it. I'm going to leave all the sellables in there. Again, we'll do it all in one big shot. If not the end of today, then maybe tomorrow. Actually, we're already at 1948. Alright. We'll turn this in. I'm curious to see what kind of stuff he's got for sale again. Or for questing what's left. If we don't like it, we can always come back tomorrow and look.
To the counter. I can't
Beaker.
see in the evening since I lost my eye in the war.
There we go. We found our first beaker. All right. Jobs wise, okay. Restore fort. Nope. Clear. That's another one like what we just did there. What do they have in tier 3s? Do we have anywhere a crack-a-book? Nope. Okay. All right. Never mind. We'll come see you again tomorrow. So right now it's 2000 hours. So basically we could go and start on something small. I don't know if there's something nearby we can really hit up. I don't want to do anything major because I do have to do a bunch of mining tonight. If I'm going to get a lot of concrete, I need a lot of stone. All right. You know, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to call this one short. Did I ever mark that map that I was in down here? Okay, hold on. I need to get off this bike. Hold on. Okay, I know it was over here. No, don't tell me I lost where that mine was. Okay, it was definitely on this side. And I could definitely see the white. It was one of the few places I could see the white. If I have to, I'll look back at a previous episode where I was, and that way we can mark it off or figure out where to go. Yeah, they're so hard to find these white spots. That was around here. All right, well, I'm going to figure this out. Like I said, I can go through a previous episode. I'll find out where it was because I know when I came out, I was on the map showing it. Oh, there's a couple right there. See how hard they are to see? I might, since that's 2 nitrates, but the other one had coal too. All right, like I said, I'm gonna figure out where this is, and I'm gonna head there for the rest of this evening. And I am going to mine. I'm gonna get a bit of nitrate and coal so we can make some more gunpowder. But I'm also going to get a bunch of stone because I really need to mine a bunch of stone. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we're cutting it a little bit short, but I think we'll come back tomorrow. We can do another big tier 4. That'll finish off our tier 4s. We'll see what old Hugh has for us. I'm almost tempted because I only have 1 point. All right. I would love to get this Daring Adventurer. He needs an intellect level 10. So I could get an intelligence type of mod thing over here, which would bump me up to 8. And then I would need to put 2 points in to get to 10. And that's 5 points here, plus 1. So that's basically 6 points I need to unlock the Daring Adventurer. And then I would get to pick 2 of the final ones. So I don't think we're going to do that. We'll probably try to do that for the tier 5 once we get all our tier 5s done. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.